Hello, everyone. Today, we're going to learn about some delicious fruits. Are you ready? Let's go.
Hello, I am an apple. A-P-P-L-E, apple. Hello, I am an orange. O-R-A-N-G-E, orange. Hello, I am a banana. B-A-N-A-N-A, banana. Hello, I am grapes. G-R-A-P-E-S, grapes.
I don't know what you think about the video that you have just watched, but in this video, I'm going to take you through a step-by-step process of creating such an animated video. Let's get started. The first step is to get our character images, and to do that, you're going to use Canva. Head over to canva.com, and you're going to click on Create a Design, and you're going to come over here and you're going to click on Video. Feel free to create any other design that you'd want other than a YouTube video. From here, you're going to come over here and you're going to click on Elements, and we're going to search for the first fruit. We're going to start with an apple. Search for an apple, then click on Graphics, and we're going to pick on one of these apples here. I'm going to pick on this one here. Reduce the size of this apple. Next, we're going to search for cartoon legs. Pick on this one here, and we're going to drag it and we're going to position it just at the bottom end of this apple here. Next, we're going to search for cartoon arms, and we can pick on that arm there. We're going to bring it here, position it well, duplicate this arm, click on Duplicate, bring this other arm to this end, and then click on Flip horizontal, then adjust it, place it somewhere there. Next, we're going to position our legs to the back of our main apple. So click on these legs, and then you're going to click on Position, and you'd want your legs to move behind the apple so that they are not visible. Click on Backward, and you can see that our legs have now been hidden to the back of this apple here. You can reposition them, make them a lot more longer than they are. Take these arms to the back of the apple as well. Click on this first arm, and then click on Position, and we're going to position them to the back. Make them a bit longer. Come to this other end, and we're going to position it to the back as well. Make this other arm a bit longer. Next, come over here to Elements again, and we're going to search for a cartoon face. Click on Graphic, pick on that face. I think this looks like a happy face. Adjust the size, position it on top of this apple. This character looks really good. Next, we're going to group all these elements together. Start with the face, click on Shift, bring in this arm, then bring in this other arm, bring in the legs and the apple itself. And you're going to click on Group. Now, when you move your apple around, you can see that it moves around together with all the other elements. And that is what we want. Next, we're going to come over here to this first scene here. Click on these three dots here. Click on Duplicate Page. You can see that you have moved to the second scene, and we have the exact character that you had in the first scene. Click on this character here, the entire grouped character, and we're going to click on Ungroup. From here, you're going to remove this face. What I would want for this second character is just eyes. Search for cartoon eyes. Click on those eyes there. Use the size, and we will place them right on top of this apple. Later on, I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with this character now that I have removed the mouth. Let me adjust these legs. They look like they're facing the opposite direction. To do that, I'm going to click on the legs, and I'm going to click on Edit Image, click on Crop, and I'm going to crop this leg that looks like it's facing the opposite direction, and you will remain with one leg. Now that you have one leg, click on this leg here, and click on Duplicate, and then you're going to place it somewhere here. Click on this leg, click on Shift, then click on this other leg, and we're going to click on Group. Position our legs to the back of this apple. You can see that now the legs are hidden right behind the apple. Next, I'm going to group all these characters again together. Click on the first group, which is the legs. Shift, bring in the arm, our first arm, second arm, our eyes, the apple, and we're going to click on Group. So now our apple is ready. Next, bring in another fruit, an orange. I'm going to click on the three dots here, then click on Duplicate Page, click on the character, click on Ungroup, click on this apple here, and we're going to delete it. Delete the eyes. I'm over here to Elements, and we're going to search for an orange. click on graphic, and we can bring in that orange there. Use the size of this orange. Just place it on top of the legs and the arms. I think it looks good. Bring in our cartoon face, and I'm going to place it just on top of our orange. Once you have created the first character, all you need to do is to bring in the different fruits and just place them on top of the different elements of your character. Have our orange with a beautiful face here. Group all these elements together. So this one looks good. Click on the three dots again. Click on duplicate page and group these elements here. Move the face. Bring in the eyes. Place them somewhere here. Click on the three dots. I click on duplicate page. Bring in our banana. I will pick on this banana here. Before I place it next to the arms and the legs, I'm going to click on this first character here, and I'm going to click on ungroup, delete the orange, and I'm going to keep these eyes here. I'll bring in the banana, and I'm going to adjust the orientation of this banana so that it looks like it's a bit straight. Next, I'm going to adjust the legs. I'll bring in that leg here, then bring in the other leg, then bring the arm. Use the size of this arm so that it doesn't look like it's part of the leg. Bring in this other arm again. Adjust the size, and we can also adjust the orientation of our arm. Just the orientation of this other arm as well. Bring in these eyes here, and I'm going to position them to the top. So I'm going to click on position, and you'd want your eyes to come to the front of the banana. Just the size of these eyes, and our first banana is now ready. Group all these elements together. Click on the three dots again. Click on duplicate page and group all these elements. Delete the eyes. Bring in our cartoon face. Place our face right on top of this banana, and our character now looks good. Group all these elements again together. Click on the three dots, duplicate page. Click on this character and group all these elements together. Come over to elements, and I'm going to search for grapes. We can pick on these grapes here. We're going to reduce the size of these grapes. Place it aside. Come over here. Click on the banana, and we're going to delete our banana. Place our face somewhere there, and then bring in our grapes, and then adjust the orientation, and you're going to make it look like it's standing straight. Next, you're going to adjust the arms so that they're a bit longer. Keep adjusting your different elements until you feel that they look good for your character. It does not really have to be perfect. Anyway, it's a cartoon. Some elements might look like they are slightly distorted, and that's just fine. Bring in our cartoon face. Place the face right on top of our grapes. Just the size of the face, and I think it looks quite good. Group all these elements together. Click on duplicate page. Click on ungroup. This time you're going to just remove the face. Bring in the cartoon eyes. Reduce the size of our eyes. Group all these elements together. Next, download the images that have the faces. These ones here. You can adjust the size if you'd want to make them a lot bigger. Click on share, download, and I'm going to download them as a PNG. So what we need here are images of our characters. Download. Okay. All our images have now been downloaded. The next step is to animate our images. And to do that, you're going to use a tool called Animated Drawings. I'm going to leave the link in the description box below. So the home page looks like this one here on my screen. Click on Try It Now. And you're going to accept their terms and conditions. Come over here and you will find a page like this one where you'll be asked to upload your image. Click on Upload Photo, and I'm going to upload our first image. So that is our apple here. Click on Next. In this page, all you want to do is to ensure that your character fits right inside this box here. You can increase the size of the box a bit so that your character completely fits in. And mine looks good. Click on Next. And this is the place where your character is going to be highlighted. And I can see that all the parts of my character have been highlighted. Click on Next. And this is the point at which the joints of this character are going to be highlighted. You can see that all the joints of my character here have been highlighted. If yours have not been highlighted, you can just drag these joints right here to wherever position you'd want them to be. Click on next. And this is the point at which our animation is going to be completed. And you can see that my animation is now ready. My first animation is ready. You can select the kind of animation that you'd want your image to emulate. On your left, there are different types of animations. If you'd want to have dancing animations, funny animations, jumping, walking, there are quite a number. Play around and pick on any that you'd want to have. I'm going to stick with the running one as my first animation. Next, download this animation here. Click on this expander here, this icon here. Click on the 3 dots, click on download. Our first animation has now been downloaded. Next, I would want to have an animation that is waving. Click on this character here. And my animation is going to be changed from a running to a waving one. Find this animation, click on the 3 dots, and I'm going to download our animation. Our first animation is now ready. Next, we will come down here and we're going to click on start over. And we're going to upload our second character. Bring in the second character and it's going to be uploaded. Our orange, click on next, click on next, again click on next. After confirming that everything looks okay, click on next, and our orange has now been animated to a running orange. Expand this animation here, download it. I would want to convert this animation here to a waving orange. And you can see that our orange has now been converted from a running orange to a waving one. Expand your animation, click on the 3 dots, and we're going to click on download. So now we have our entire animations ready. Next, we're going to bring in our voiceovers. To do that, you're going to use 11 Labs. Head over to 11 Labs, and I'm going to quickly paste in a short script. Change the voice that you'd want to use for our voiceover. Click on voices, click on voice library, select characters and animation, generate my speech. I'm going to download our first voiceover, bring in the second script, generate speech. I'm going to generate my voiceovers for the remaining characters before we move to the next step. Next, we're going to bring in an animated mouth, and to do that, you're going to use Adobe Express. Head over to Adobe Express, and under category, you're going to select new. There are quite a number of categories here. Down here, you have different types of mouths. I'm going to select happy, and I'm going to leave my background as is. Click on browse, and I will bring in the first voiceover. Load your first voiceover, and we're going to download it. Click on download. Click on back, place audio. We'll bring in the second voiceover from 11 Labs. Download it. I click on back. Place audio, browse, bring in our third voiceover, download it, back, place audio, browse, bring in the fourth voiceover, download it, click on back, and this time I'm going to change our character. Click on replace audio, bring in this ticket character here, click on replace audio, browse, and we're going to bring in our last voiceover from 11 Labs, download it, head over back to Canva. And once you're on Canva, you remember the characters that we created without the mouth. So we are going to download them. Click on share. We're going to download each and every one of these characters as PNGs. Next, you're going to come back over to Canva again, and this time we want to bring everything together. Click on create a design, and then click on video. And once you have a blank Canva like this one, you will come over here to your left, and you're going to click on uploads. And you're going to upload your files. You will upload all your animations together with the images that you have just downloaded from Canva. I'm going to upload all the animations from Adobe Express, the images from Canva, together with our animations from our animated drawings website. Let's now start putting in everything together. And to do that, I'm going to come over here to Element, search for a cartoon background. Click on graphic, bring in this one here. I'm going to right click it, and I'm going to set the image as background. We can select this one here, right click it, and we're going to set the image as background. Next, I'm going to animate this background a lot more. To do that, come over here to Elements, click on Elements, and I'm going to search for a bird. Click on graphic, bring in this bird here, reduce the size of this bird, place it somewhere there, and we are going to animate this bird. To do that, you're going to click on the bird, then click on animate, and then we're going to click on this B right here, and we are going to draw a path for this bird. Select the movement style. I will select smooth. You can change the speed of your animation. I think that is good. Click on done. Bring in some trees, place it somewhere there. Maybe bring in this other tree also, then place it somewhere there. Have another one, and then place it somewhere there. Search for some flowers. Bring in these flowers, place them somewhere there. Bring in our characters. Come over back to uploads, and I would want to bring in our first character, which is this character here. This character is the one introducing us to this specific lesson here. I'm going to click on this animation and then click on edit video, and I'm going to remove the green background. I'm going to reduce the size of this character. Place our character right in the middle. Bring in our animated characters. So we'll bring in our waving characters. I'll bring in the orange. Use the size of this orange. Click on edit video, and you're going to remove the background. Bring in our apple. Click on edit video. Click on background remover. Place it somewhere there. Bring in our banana. Edit the video. Move the background. I'm going to place our banana right there. Increase the size a bit. Bring in our grapes. Click on edit video, and then click on background remover. Let's place our grapes somewhere there. First scene is ready. Click on these three dots here. Click on duplicate page. Move our waving characters. Move our main character. Next, bring in our images. Drag our first image. We have our apple here. Click on edit image, then click on background remover. Next, bring in our animated mouth. I'll bring in the first one. Next, I'm going to reduce the size, then click on edit video, and I'm going to click on background remover. Drag this mouth, reduce the size slightly, place it right there. Group these two elements here. Bring in some text, change the color of this text, click on effects, and I'm going to give this text a background. Bring in some apples. I will get this basket of apples, place them somewhere there, then search for an apple tree. Place our apple tree somewhere there. So we are talking about apples here. Click on the text, then come over here to animate, then click on burst. I'm going to reduce the intensity to somewhere there, almost 0. Edit video, click on these three dots, then click on duplicate page. Move this apple here, the entire character. Move the apple tree, remove this apple here, and I'm going to change the text to an orange. Bring in our orange image, place it somewhere, click on edit image, move the background. Just move this text a little bit higher. Come over here to elements, search for an orange tree. Bring in that orange tree. We're going to have a basket of oranges. Place our basket of oranges somewhere there. Bring in our mouth for the orange. Reduce the size of this mouth. Click on edit video, move the background. Place it right on top of that orange. Then shift. And we're going to group all these characters together. Click on the three dots. Come in with a banana. Edit image. Move the background. Feel free to do what you think will be good for your video. Come in with a banana mouth. Click on edit video, background remover. Let's place the mouth somewhere there. Think it looks good.
Hello, I am a banana.
Click on the mouth, shift, click on the banana, and I'm going to group the two of them together. Lastly, I'm going to bring in the grapes. Edit image, move that background. Change this text to grapes. A basket of grapes. Bring in our animated mouth. Click on edit video, remove your background, reduce the size of this mouth, place it somewhere there. Next, I'm going to add some transitions over in between the two scenes. Select dissolve, and I'm going to apply it between all the pages. For the music, we will come over here to our YouTube studio and then click on audio library, and we will select one from this library. Click on uploads, upload files, and I'm going to place it right below our scenes. We can reduce the volume of the music. I think our video looks good. From here, you can download it. Click on share and then click on download, and you're going to download it as an MP4 video. Click on download. And that is it for today's video. If you found this video helpful, Please give it a thumbs up and check out my other tutorials on creating engaging content. I'd love to hear your thoughts and ideas in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Until next time, God bless.